What's going on, guys? It is your boy Angrysagamer. Today we're talking about gear on your champions. Now this is only if you're a new player, because I'm still a new player, and I'm just gonna teach you things that I know and just to help you out. I mean, just to get you there faster. It's not gonna make you a professional, because I'm not a professional, I'm a beginner, but it's just gonna help you in the beginning stages of things. So before we do this, please go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification button, and let's jump into it. Now, with the gear, I don't have any gear on any of my champions right now. And the reason is because I'm doing these challenges, but these challenges are driving me insane. So right now it says equip 4 champions with any 3 2-piece artifact set that are 5-star or 6-star. Now the thing is, this specific challenge is a liar, because I did that and it doesn't even go up to 1 yet. So when you click on view, it tells you here that is at least level 12. So 5-star or higher, and they have to be level 12. Now what is a 3 2-piece? What is that? So with your champions, each one can get 6 pieces of gear, artifacts. So when you go into your gear, you see, okay, so let's just do this for a bit here until we get to where we need to be, right here. So okay, so these first couple of ones, they have a 2 next to them. That means if you place 2 of them on a champion, you will get the bonus that says HP plus 15%. So you have to put 3 of these pieces on your heroes that are 5 or 6 stars, plus they have to be level up to 12%, level 12. But I can't do that right now because I don't have the silver for that. Now, if you want to quickly filter through this, is just click on filter, then click on rank and rarity, and over here you can select 5 and 6 star, and it doesn't matter on this side the rarity. It doesn't matter if it's common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary, or mythical. It doesn't matter. Just 5 or 6 stars for this specific excuse me, for this specific one to get through challenge. Now then you can go and see, here's all your 5 and 6 stars, but they aren't going to be level 12 because I'm not leveling each piece of gear that I get. I'm not leveling them up. Some of them do have that, but I don't have enough, and I don't have enough silver to go and put all of them to level 12. And as you can see, this is where it stops. And I only have resistance. I only have 1. Maybe if I only have 1 resistance that is 5 or 6 star. So that's a big deal. It makes this challenge very difficult for me. So I'll get this done over time. Okay, now with that being said, let's get out of here. Also, remember, if you have a ton of gear, like look at all this gear I have here, and sometimes you have more, go to filter, go to rank and rarity, say 1 to 2 star, and common and uncommon, and then whatever you have there, click sell. So it would look something like this. Click sell, select all. It will only select the ones that you prioritize here: 1 to 2 star, 3 star, common and uncommon. And then you can go ahead and sell that. That's going to give you extra silver. So every time you're doing your dungeons and stuff like that, you're going to acquire a ton of gear that is not needed on the account, and you can just go ahead and sell that for extra silver. Now, before we get any further, if you want to start a brand new raid account today, it is best to do it with my link, because you get a KARATO as your starting hero, you get an Uugo at level 10, a Tagor at level 20, and you get a Fayne at level 30. And you get some other goodies along with that. You don't only get the heroes, you get brews, you get silver, and I think you get energy, I'm not sure. But also, there's codes on screen right now that you can use to grab yourself a legendary. I think it's only valid until the 31st of October, and today's the 30th. So tomorrow is your last chance to get one of those free legends. And also, if you're an existing user, even if you're a new player, after you've used your first code, it takes 24 hours before you can put in another code. Then you can use code PP500 to get an additional reward. So link in the description, or scan a QR code on screen. Okay, now for the Kale. I'm going to set up his gear that is best for him. That's going to be chestplate and boot. I use chest plates and boots, I use the speed artifact. So I'm gonna go chest plate and boots. Which one am I gonna use? Let me see. I'm gonna use this one because it's got the speed. And then lifesteal is the other form. So then I'll go over to lifesteal, and then I'm gonna use this one that comes with a bit of speed. The helmet I'm gonna use. Yeah, this helmet I'm going to use that because I mean I could upgrade this one, but that's gonna be stupid. Then the shield, I'm gonna use this, and then for the gauntlet it's gonna be this one. I wonder, this one does have speed, but it doesn't have a double roll on speed. I'm gonna go with this. Okay, so that's scale sorted out. Next I'm gonna do Sun Wukong. Sun Wukong, I also run him with speed. So the weapon I run is speed. Let me just see this one. Okay, and this one. Okay, so none of them have speed, unfortunately. But that's where I'm at in the game right now. So the substats, you should want to focus speed. If you can get any equipment that has speed as a substat or as a main stat, doesn't matter. But substats over here, but with the boots you want to focus on speed as well. But if you can get speed artifacts, it's gonna be best. That's how you best do that. And then we also use relentless. Where's my relentless? Here we go. Okay, so relentless, I'm gonna go. Okay, so I've got 2 relentless upgraded here. This one's got speed, which is the 8. This 12 3-star doesn't have speed, so I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to equip that. Then the gauntlet. I've got 2 types of gauntlets here. This one's got speed, so I'm going to go with that. Chest plate. This chest plate is the only one that's leveled up. And then we have 2 sets of boots to choose from. I've also got this chest plate here with a ton of speed. This one has 5 speed. This one has speed +1 and then 6 +1. Okay, so I'm gonna equip this one rather. And then for the boots, it's gonna be this one. None of these have speed either, so it's not the best, but it's what I have, so I'm gonna have to work with that. Okay, for Rected Drath, I do shield and boots in perception. So here we go, shield and boots. And then so shield and boots gives you accuracy +40 and speed +5. And then curing, I run the rest in curing. Or immortal. Yeah, it's definitely curing. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is going to be our weapon. Our helmet is going to be this one over here. And then our gauntlet is this one. That's the best gauntlet I have. And then for the chest plate, it's going to be this one. Okay, so now we have 3 heroes. So for Tagor, the gauntlet and the chest plate is immortal. So we have the gauntlet here, equipped, and the chest plate, we have that here. So that is ×2. Okay, so 2 artifacts. And then that's HP +15% and heals by 3% every turn. So that's what I want there. And then for the other 4, I run regeneration. Where's my regen? Where's my regen? It's all the way up here. Regen. Why is the screen so... Why is it tearing? I wonder what the hell is going on. Okay, so regeneration, we're going to run this one. We're going to run the helmet. We're going to run the shield and the boots. And then Farrakhan the Fat. This is an absolute beast of a legend. I love using him. So the shield and the gauntlet, I run speed. Wait, okay, here's my speed. The shield, I guess it's this one. And then it's going to be this gauntlet. This gauntlet here isn't leveled up, so I'm going to use this one for now. And then the rest, I run him in accuracy. Because I don't have the other stuff that he needs. So the accuracy only needs 2, but I run him completely in accuracy. But he... should I... Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's go with that. Then helmet. I mean, this is quite a nice weapon. Look at that. Double roll into speed. So that's quite nice. Then the chest plate. So I've got 2 chest plates here. Which one do I want to use? This one has got speed. So I'm going to equip that. And then the boot. I'm also going to equip that. Okay. And then for Michelangelo. So the weapon and the shield I run in cruel. That's cursed. Where's my cruel set? Is it up here? I can never find the stuff that I need. Here we go. So the weapon and the chest plate, or the weapon and the shield, sorry. So this is going to be the shield equipped, and this is going to be the weapon. It's fairly low level, but that's fine. And the rest I run in savage. Where's my savage? Where's my savage set? There's a lot of screen tearing happening. I wonder what's happening with my settings. Okay, so we have a helmet equipped, gauntlet equipped, chestplate equipped, and then we only have these boots. Look at that, 3-star boots. It sucks. That's what I have. Okay, then for Uugo, I don't have the correct things for Uugo right now. Uugo needs speed and perception. That's the only things that I have for Uugo is speed and perception. But I don't have enough perception here. But you can mix it up. I mean, you don't have to use those things. But it's going to be based with speed, perception, reflex, impulse, and feral. So, but I'm going to use speed. That's all I can do right now. So I'm going to go with that one. Then the helmet. I have this helmet over here, which is not leveled up. This shield. This gauntlet. I don't have a chest plate. So the chest plate and the boots I'm going to run with something else. Just so I can have that bonus. I wonder if I can just go maybe offense. Yeah, I'm just going to run offense. This one. I think that's best. Okay, so I do get to... So you see I've got speed and then offense. But yeah, that's going to be the builds that I'm going to use on these guys. I just want to take... Because, okay, also the builds I'm using is mainly for PvE, not PvP. And if you want to just find the builds for yourself, just go on to... I want to do a dungeon. Just go on to hellhades.com and you can find it there. Let me do one of these runs and see if I... okay, let me remove Michelangelo and put Uugo in there. And let's see if I can make it. Because I can never make it through this. But hopefully with these new builds, I can. There we go. Okay. That took a while. Damn. 7 minutes and 19 seconds. That's way too long. Way too bloody long. But that's almost him done. That's him almost done. So I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. Almost done with the Minotaur's Labyrinth completely. And then I just need to build my hero so I can farm this final stage, stage 15. But okay, that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you find it informative. And if you don't mind, please go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. And also, use my link in the description. And you can start your brand new account today and get a bunch of free legendaries and epics. See you in the next one. Goodbye.